Hopefully this is in focus because I just did this video twice and it was super out of focus. And I drink anymore and do this, I'm not going to be tipsy anymore. So let's try it again. This is the Book Archer was the creator of this tag, and I shall link the original video down below, even though I'm sure you've all seen it by now because I am super late. But it's okay. Nobody tagged me in this because I'm new and I don't know anybody yet, but you know what? I do what I want. So, tag myself. First question, popular book or series that you didn't like? Is that enough? And reason being, as far as the Shadowhunter series, I really liked the movie. I bought the movie on Blu-ray, and I immediately went out and bought the box set from Walmart. And it was like 3 books or 4 books, whatever. And before I even ripped the cellophane off the freaking box, I went on Goodreads and read ahead for like to see what, generally the plot was in like the 2nd and 3rd or 4th book. And they was still not over this brother and sister shit yet. I love you, but you're my brother. And I love you, but you're my sister. I'm gonna kiss you anyway, but no, this is wrong. I don't have the patience for it. I didn't, and that completely killed it for me. Like, the incest thing is weird. Like, even though I know they aren't really brother and sister, they don't, and y'all still kissing. Y'all nasty. I ain't got time for that. Next. Oh, and then, the Twilight thing as well. I'm a little bit, I don't know if I want to say sanctimonious or self-righteous or both when I read sometimes, and some things I just can't get with. And I was totally on the whole mom movement when Twilight came out and everybody was tripping and Edward's creepy and he's stalking her and he's an abusive relationship and I was on board with that. So that killed it for me and I didn't like it. Plus I had already been real heavy into paranormal romance, and Twilight basically killed it, and it opened the door for a whole lot of fuckery and foolishness. And vampire sparkling, that's not gangster. What? Why? So then a whole bunch of crap just started flooding the market, I feel like. And maybe that's a bit rude and mean, but I feel like that's the case. So that's why I didn't like that one. Next. Popular book or series that everyone else seems to hate but you love. I don't know if everyone hates it, but I do know that as far as the Cressida Cole Immortal After Dark series, sorry. As far as the Cressida Cole Immortal After Dark series, everyone that I have seen, there's not that many that mention it on BookTube, but everyone that I've seen mentions it. They feel like it's formulaic. Like, the first ones are cool, then after that it's just the same shit over and over again. Like, the main 2 characters are never the same species or race or however you want to describe it. Female usually runs, the guy ends up chasing her down, she cripples him or beats him up or does all kind of extra stuff to run away from him until he wins her over. But I love it. Just like the females are always super fucking snarky. Like, the use of, like, the integration of, like, a pop culture is super hilarious to me. I love them. So, formulaic or not, I think they're awesome. And I just love everything about them. Next. A love triangle where the main character ended up with the person you didn't want him to end up with. Hunger Games. Freaking, Throne of Glass. And I guess we'll just go with those for now, because I had another one and I don't remember. But, I'm just gonna, hold on, y'all, sip my tea for a minute here. Lost it. Next. A popular book genre that you hardly reach for. Contemporary, especially that depressing Nicholas Sparks brand of contemporary. psych thrillers, like, unless they have romance in them, because I don't read it if there's not romance in it. I'm that big of a mush monster. It's just me. Put a romance in there, I'll read it. I'll read the fuck out of it, but other than that, nah. Next. Popular or beloved character that you do not like. Y'all are gonna be so mad at me. This heifer got on my last nerve. Can't fucking stand her. You supposed to be like the world's greatest assassin. I ain't seen you assassinate hardly anybody. All you did was whine and complain about your clothes and your hair, and everything else was glossed over. So we got like 2 pages of description on your fucking outfit and how pretty you are and how much better you are than everybody else. But then the actual trials and shit were like a half paragraph afterthought at the end of the description about your outfit. Shut up. I get tired of hearing it. Just feel like you talking cash money shit and you're not doing nothing. Shush. Annoyed me. Next. A popular author that you cannot seem to get into. So Nicholas Sparks, for one. Just like I said, I can't do like the depressing thing. So that being said, also Fault in Our Stars, homie. Can't do it either. If it had not been for A Court of Mist and Fury, it wouldn't be Sarah J. Maas either, because I hated A Throne of Glass. And then as far as A Court of Thorns and Roses, I was lukewarm. And if I was not fucking obsessed with A Court of Mist and Fury, she would be another one. And I'm such trash for Feyre and Rhysand. You just don't fucking know. Mostly Rhysand. Feyre, I could have taken her or leaving her in the first book, but Rhysand and just his... Ugh. Oh god. Okay. Next. Next. A popular book trope you're tired of seeing. I fucking hate love triangles. I hate them. They're not realistic. Especially, I feel like every YA book I pick up has a love triangle in it. And then it's not even like a genuine love triangle. Half of them are because the heroine just falls in love with everybody that's fucking nice to her. Really? Really? I was that age, nobody liked me. Maybe I don't like them because I'm a bitter asshole, but whatever. It's not realistic. How many of you have 2 and 3 and 4 guys chasing after you and fighting over you all the time? I don't. And I get tired. Like, if it wasn't so frequent, it wouldn't bother me. But the fact that it's in, like, every YA book that I read is starting to get kind of old. And probably it's my fault because all I read is romance novels. But that's one of the reasons I like Kate Daniels and Patricia Briggs' series so much. Like, they make up their mind and that's just it. Nobody's swaying them. There never is a, oh, but you're cute too. Oh, but you're awesome too. There's never that divergence. I don't think I use it the way I meant to use it. But there's never that diversion or that diverting. Diverting. That's what I meant. There is never that diverting from that first person. They have that loyalty. They stick with you. You can't say you're in love with this other person. If you were that much in love with someone, I feel like personally, then you wouldn't be able to fall in love with anybody else. And it's probably why I dislike love triangles so much. Because it just makes everything seem fucking shallow and vapid and stupid. And probably it's because I feel old and bitter. And everybody got 3 boyfriends and I ain't got one. Next question. A popular series that you have no interest in reading. Outlander. I tried. I couldn't. Throne of Glass series. Again. I tried. I couldn't. Shadowhunter series. I guess half of the emo shit. I might read the other with like Will and Jim and all them, but as far as this Clary and Jace and I love you but you're my brother and I'm kissing you but you're my sister, so stay away from me now, but then I'm gonna kiss you again, and just this emo shit that he does. Sorry. I know y'all love this book, most of you, but I can't do it. Next. As the saying goes, the book is always better than the movie, but what movie or TV show is better? Oh, do you prefer more than the book? I know I trash this book every chance I get, but this fucking TV show, guys, Guys, oh my god. And fucking obsessed with it. And Sam, who plays Jamie, I fucking love you. And I love Sam and Katrina together. They're awesome. Like, the show is still a bit rapey, which is the problem I had with the book. Besides the fact that it was just dry like dust. Just besides the fact that it was dry as hell, that was another issue that I had, was it was a bit rapey. And then, like, the spanking scene, they kind of glanced over. It wasn't as bad in the TV show as it was in the book. I could kind of overlook the rapey a little bit. Like, it got too much for me, like, the last 2 episodes of the season. And I was like, I can't watch this. I can't do it. And I really legit ended up fast forwarding through a lot of the parts that I just could not, like, they just made my heart hurt. But the show, I am fucking obsessed with it. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. Hate the book. Hate the book. Hate the book. But that is probably one of the very few adaptations that I love way more than the book. Than I ever will the book. Also, the Shadowhunter movie and the series I like. In the book, I had no interest in reading the book, but that's probably because I spoiled it for myself. But mostly, so like 1A Outlander, 1B, well, it's not number 1. What number question is this? 9. So like 9A Outlander and 9B Shadowhunter, but mainly 9A. So, is that it? That was the unpopular opinion book tag. Hopefully is in focus this time. We'll see. But thanks for watching, guys.